Hi, Richard Wilson here. Welcome to another edition of TK's Guitar Tips. I'm here with the esteemed luthier and repairman, Mr. TK, Mr. Tom Keckler. And today we're going to be talking about parts casters or parts guitars. You know, basically putting together guitars from various parts that may be laying around or have been sourced. And some of the things to look out for when putting together parts guitars. So maybe you'd like to explain about something like the fit of the neck and the neck pocket.
Yeah, extremely important, obviously, that the neck pocket and the neck fit properly. Not only a nice tight fit, but also angular, so it'll line up with the bridge. And you can't, the parts may come from anywhere in the world. And they're all going to be a little different.
Right. So you mean in the actual height. So there's a fretboard, and we can see there's a height for the actual neck. And the fretboard overhang, and obviously that may not quite meet with the depth of the pocket.
In this particular project, the neck pocket will have to be altered somewhat, routed somewhat, to where it will accept that 22 fret neck.
Got it. And
also fit tight, which it is not wanting to.
Right.
But it will want to.
Absolutely. And the other thing we're talking about is if a neck has been, say, just sitting on a shelf for 20 years, 30 years, it has not been under tension. So there's always the danger that it could be backbowed.
Most likely, yes.
Which means backbowed, there's no relief in the neck.
Right.
It needs to come the other way, so you can actually intonate it, and the strings are off the frets.
Yes,
basically.
Absolutely. And
Gotcha.
Sometimes it takes there's a little problem is when you put it together, a little heavier string than you might want, but for a while anyway, and that will pull back on the neck. And eventually it'll get to the point to where the back bow is relieved, and by that time maybe you'll kind of like a heavier string.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the fun thing about parts casters, and I'm a telly freak, as you know, you can have so much fun designing a parts guitar, be it a Strat or a Telly or whatever it is, to your heart's content. And here we have, this is a
Charlie Christie.
Yeah, a Lawler Charlie Christian, which is a very unique pickup. And again, you can basically make any guitar that you want. So it's so much fun. TK is obviously very, he's done many of these. He's done many of these for me, and I can attest to them. I gig with them all the while, and they're a lot of fun. And here's one fresh off the production line.
Yeah.
That one of your customers has ordered out of a couple of parts, and this beautiful guitar is now complete. So it's
one of the last St. Blues necks.
Right. So this was around the time of the
85,
the Eric Clapton model that didn't go into production. So this is from that era. So this makes this very special. Lovely neck. The feel of this is great. And this pine body, I know, because this one actually came from England. It's a 150-year-old pine from an old house in London.
Probably a beam.
A beam.
Yeah.
I actually saw it when it came into the shop in London, and it was actually a beam. And it's got the old Victorian nail hole indentation, which is actually a square head. So that actually shows, the age of it. But it's a lovely body. This thing plays absolutely fantastic. Apart from my guitar playing, but it really plays great. It's so much fun doing parts guitars, and
the same gentleman that ordered this being assembled wants this one.
Right.
The yellow one that weighs 5
pounds
at least.
There we go. But that's going to be a beautiful guitar as well. So Anyway, if you don't mind just holding on to that bad boy. So once again, this is TK's Guitar Tips, just passing on some nuggets of information from guitar luthiers, you know, just some of the fun things you can do, but also some of the things to look out for as well. So once again, if you need a guitar built by Mr. TK, please hit him up. He's based in Memphis, and subscribe and like the channel, and we will see you next time. Till then, adios.
Adios.
Bye-bye.